area. Memory Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Once again, welcome back. The JUCO regular season ends next week. Teams trying to gain poise for postseason play. Here's Nick Nielsen with tonight's Nielsen File report.
Welcome to the Nielsen File. We have entered the best month of the year and the basketball season. With Vincennes' wins over Wabash and Kaskaskia, the Trailblazers are essentially a lock to make the national tournament and should be no worse than a top 8 overall seed and receive a bye. Entering today's games, only 5 schools have more than VU's 22 Division I wins: Snow, Trinity Valley, Triton, Cali, and Eastern Arizona. The next 2 weeks are critical for seeding and securing one of the 8 at-large bids for the national tournament. A team that might be on the bubble is Moberly. Moberly lost at home this afternoon to Southeastern Iowa 57-55. The committee would view this as a bad loss, as Burlington has had a miserable second half of the season. 3 games with national implications this evening include number 3 Triton at number 5 Indian Hills, number 13 Chipola hosts Northwest Florida State. The Raiders need to win both remaining games to have a chance at making it to the state tournament. Ironically, Northwest Florida hosts the state tournament. Number 15, Gulf Coast, hosts number 20, Pensacola. Dave will continue the pregame show after this 60-second timeout.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968. Funding for this VU basketball broadcast is provided by the Vincennes Hampton Inn, 2863 Ford Road. The Vincennes Hampton Inn features 79 guest rooms with on-site parking and indoor pool and fitness facilities. The local number for the Vincennes Hampton Inn is 812-316-0999.
Well, once again, welcome back. Lady Blazers, another tough loss to Wabash Valley. They're ranked number 5 in the country. Certainly an outstanding basketball team. Here's Dan with the game recap.
There you're right, David. Excuse me, it's a very tough way to end the regular season, but we did have 3 ladies in double figures tonight. The Laura Precop finished the ball game at 21, and Imani Washington had 19, and the only sophomore, Marty Gutierrez, was recognized before the contest started tonight because sophomore night is tonight for the ladies. She also finished the game at 19 points, but the Wabash Valley Lady Warriors are very, very impressive, and they finished the regular season undefeated, 14-0 in conference play, and we finished the season 16-14 overall, 10-4 in conference play. We will start the tournament Sunday, March 9th. And hopefully we will win that one and go on down to Mattoon, Illinois to play the tournament on Tuesday, March 11th and Thursday, March 13th.
The playoff game will be a week from tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Dan. 3 o'clock Eastern time, Vincennes time.
Good.
So I assume you'll be on the air at about 2:45 with that game. And the opponent, of course, to be determined. You had a chance to talk with Ingrida after the game.
Coach, the regular season is over now. So how would you summarize your team's season overall?
Ups and downs, inconsistent, very inconsistent. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I personally can say I did my best, and you know, it's up to them to deliver what is taught to them and what is coached to them, and up to them to take it in or not. So here we are.
Okay, so there's a little over a week before your tournament play starts, and do you have any special plans for preparation for that?
I mean, we will just, keep working hard, study the teams we play, and keep working on the things that makes us lose the games, really. Yeah, that's really all. Gotta watch the film and really got to study, got to keep studying us, and now it's just, the most, hopefully, three most important games. So,
Coach, we really appreciate all your hard efforts this year, and any final comments before we get into the tournament play?
I don't know, just keep supporting. We will do better, hopefully. Thank you.
Coach Marshfield, thank you very much. Back in 1 minute after this timeout.
Support for this broadcast has been provided by First City Staffing. First City Staffing offers staffing services and temporary employment opportunities for a wide range of clients, including business owners in search of employees and candidates in search of employment. First City Staffing is located at 2007 Hart Street in the Memmering Plaza in Vincennes. Their phone number is 812-830-2014.
Support for WVUB is provided by Lou Fuse Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, located off the Hart Street exit in the heart of Vincennes. You can find their entire selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Lou Fuse CJDR Vincennes.com. Lou Fuse, where their motto is, "We are family."
Welcome back. Starting lineups underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street. And the ATM service, 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank member FDIC. First of all, for Wabash Valley, Gabe Bird, 6 foot, a sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 3.5 points a game. Daniel Robinson, 6'2", a sophomore from Milwaukee, averaging 8.5 points, 5 rebounds a game. Clay Butler, 5'11", sophomore from Indianapolis, Ben Davis, transfer from Lincoln University, averaging 7.5 points a game. Corey Furlow, 6'7", freshman, Griffin, Georgia, 10 points, 5 rebounds a game. And Sherrod Dent Jr., 6'6", sophomore, averaging 6.5 points. He's out of Chicago and a transfer from Division II, Iowa Lakes Community College. He had 15 against Shawnee on Wednesday night. For the Blazers, returning to the lineup, LeBron Thomas, 6'3", sophomore, Bishopville, South Carolina, averaging 15.3 points, 4 rebounds a game. Brian Akonmu, 6'6", sophomore, Paris, France, just under 9 points, 7 rebounds a game. Tre'vell Bryson, 6'5", freshman, Anderson, South Carolina, 9.5 points, 4.4 rebounds a game. And Dayton Williams, 6'4", freshman, Louisville Butler, 11.6 points, 6 rebounds a game, along with Hussein El Maraji, 6'7", 250, a sophomore, Cairo, Egypt, 5 points, 3 rebounds a game. Akonmu, Thomas, Bryson, Williams, El Maraji versus Bird, Robinson, Butler, Furlow, Dent for Wabash Valley. The officials tonight are Logan Gilbert from Louisville, Kentucky, Kenny Ludlow, Princeton, Kentucky, and Sean Lee out of Decatur, Illinois. Starting lineups, as always, underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service, 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank member FDIC. The Blazers and the Wabash Valley Warriors for the 90th time coming up next after this 2-minute timeout on WVUB.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties, is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Underwriting support for this broadcast provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also offer sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
Welcome back. Right now they're recognizing Coach Todd Franklin for his 400th Trailblazer win. That occurred on December the 21st in Chicago against Malcolm X College. And testimonials on the board from Chris Darrington and Colton Sandage, to start out with. Of course, they were both outstanding Trailblazer basketball players. And Coach Franklin's record going into tonight's game at Vincennes is 413 wins and 85 losses. Another player that played for us, Devin Foster, played during the 2012-2014 season, one of the first players during the tenure of Coach Franklin. Everett Clemens also making an appearance, testifying to the fact that Coach Franklin had a great effect on his basketball career. This is, by the way, a surprise to Todd. He did not know this was going to happen, and they've been working on this, and it's coming off really well. Michael Osei Bonsu, outstanding player from last year, gets a nice round of applause from the Trailblazer fans assembled here tonight. And we've got probably the biggest crowd of the season in for the game against VU and Wabash Valley. This is Good Samaritan Hospital tonight, and it's drawing a large crowd. Isaiah Puntisdale, now the head coach at Garden City, Kansas. He's had a so-so season, got the job late. I'm sure next year there'll be a much better ball club in that tough Kansas basketball league. And Pun was an outstanding player for the Trailblazers from 1916 to 1918. Trailblazers lead the Wabash Valley Warriors 65-24 in all games played dating back to 1978. We've won 4 straight games over the Warriors and have a 21-5 record against them since starting in Region 24 during the 13-14 season. Wabash Valley has 10 wins, though, here at the PE Complex, the last being 95-88 in 2017. Blazers close out the regular season at home next Tuesday night, hosting Kaskaskia in the single men's game starting at 7 o'clock. And that'll be the regular season finale before we play in the region tournament on Monday, March the 10th at Wren Lake at 1 o'clock Vincennes time. And we'll play the winner of the 10-9 or the 9-8 play-in, which will be Olney Central at Kaskaskia. And Kaskaskia beat Olney Central earlier today. Coming up, Blazers and the Wabash Valley Warriors. I'm Dave Hunter, back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Funding for this VU basketball broadcast is provided by Knox County Tire and Supply, 1330 South 16th Street. They stock Michelin and all major tire brands. Passenger car and farm road service is available. Knox County Tire and Supply is open Monday through Friday, 7 until 5, and Saturday, 7 until noon. Their phone number is 812-316-0811.
I wanted a college focused on me.
Focused on my dreams.
Focused on what I want to do and what I need to know to get there.
Focused on quality teaching.
Focused on understanding how I learn.
With a focus on hands-on learning.
Focused on making it simple to go back to school.
Focused on making college work for the whole family.
That's why I chose
Vincennes University.
Focused quality education at Indiana's first college, Vincennes University. Find out more at vinu.edu.
Underwriting support for Trailblazer basketball is provided by Franklin Well Services, LLC, providing well servicing activities including cementing, acidizing, and fracturing. Owned and operated by Don Jones & Sons, Mark and Brent. Franklin Well Services is pleased to support Vincennes University.
Underwriting support for Trailblazer basketball is provided by Pioneer Oil Company. Pioneer Oil Company and its subsidiaries includes oil and gas exploration in Southern Illinois and Midwest. Today, Donald Jones Jr. and Sons, Mark and Brent, continue the family's award-winning tradition. Pioneer Oil is pleased to support Vincennes University basketball.
Once again, welcome back, Blazers and the Wabash Valley Warriors. Just before the end of the women's basketball game, we were honored with the presence of the 2025 Indiana High School Athletic Association 2A state champion South Knox girls basketball team. They won earlier today, beating Rensselaer Central 55-33 in Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Quick trip back to Vincennes, and they were able to stop by and be recognized by this large crowd for their accomplishments. What an outstanding basketball team these young girls were. And they're not just an outstanding basketball team, they're outstanding kids as well. It's a great event, a great occurrence, a great achievement for all of South Knox and Knox County. for this basketball team to win the state championship. Their only close game really on the way to winning the title was against North Knox in the sectional. They had an outstanding year as well. So the Lady Spartans are the state champions in 2025 in Class 2A in Indiana. Blazers wearing their gold uniforms will attack the basket at my right in the first half as we stand, pause, and honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We ask that you please rise if you're able, and gentlemen, to remove your hats. And now to perform the United States National Anthem, accompanied by the VU Pet Band under the direction of Susie Jackson. Please welcome to the court Brian Templeton.
If you caught that or not, but Marty Quackenbush is doing the PA system tonight. He introduced the pep band and Brian Templeton to sing the national anthem as the United States national anthem. Marty Quackenbush is a true patriot. He is retired military, and he is currently the Knox County Veterans Officer, directing the Veterans Affairs here in Knox County. An outstanding gentleman and obviously a true patriot. And I like him, even though he outranks me. I only got to E6. Here we go to start this basketball game. Wabash in black, white numbers, trimmed in red. Hopefully they'll be easy for me to pick up here tonight. Stepping in will be Travell Bryson, our Imperial Leaper. Boy, he can really sky. He will step in against Curry Furlow, and here we go to start the game. Well, they're anxious. Ball's in the air and tipped, finally into the hands of Wabash. Here's Butler with it. Drops it back in the circle to Bird on the point. Short right near the elbow. Driving right is Dent. Now the weave back to the left. Off the hip of Robinson. He recovers. He will take Williams down the lane. Puts up a shot and no good. Block out rebound. Elma Raji. LeBron. Three-quarter court to the other end. Now then to Williams inside out. Bryson for three. Going to be off the mark to the left side. Rebound. Dayton. Back center for the reset. LeBron. Inside to go to Okonmu. Okonmu inside out to El Miraji. Shot clock at 13. This is Dayton out front against the zone. Off the bounce left comes to LeBron. Now El Miraji. 5 seconds to shoot. Need to get the ball in the air. Here's LeBron out front. Bryson, long three. Rims out. And the rebound down off the left side, taken down by Robinson. Drives it across, left to the right-handed dribble through the legs, hands the ball off to Bird. Bird off the left point, drives to the right. He'll take it down the lane, throws up the runner, and shots no good. Rebound, Okonmu. To LeBron, no score yet, minute and 10 seconds into the game. This is LeBron, works the ball off the point. Now then El Miraji. Out front near the big circle, dribbles the ball 3 times to the right. Williams back to the left. Here's Bryson, 10 to shoot. Outside the arc again, that zone's packing it in. Comes into Okonmu, can't handle the ball, turned it over. Furlow has it. Back the other way, this is Butler across the timeline. Up top, he gets the ball back from Furlow, works against the defender. That's Bryson, now to the right side to Bird. Bird will dribble with the left hand across the lane, tries to feed the ball low left and backing in. Furlow cannot catch it and it's out of bounds. Muja Burton will check in for Wabash Valley. He will replace Gabe Bird. Muja Burton, a 6'5 sophomore, Minneapolis, Minnesota, averaging 11.4 points a game. He is their leading scorer. LeBron, little pressure as we bring it down court. Now then to the near side to Williams to break the press. Out front of the point. Bounces the ball off to LeBron. Straight on. Gets double post up top. Works the ball on the left side. Now there's a lob inside to Conmu. Conmu will go to work against Butler, and we get a reach and a foul. Conmu had position on Butler. Butler was really struggling at 5'11" to contain Conmu. It'll be a foul on the floor out of bounds to Vincennes Bryson, left baseline. They load it up in the lane, drops it into Conmu left to the basket. He'll back his way in. Turns to his right, puts it up, banks it off, falls off the rim. No, Almaraji back up, banks it in. Hussein did not play in the game at Mount Carmel. Gets our first 2 points tonight. 2.5 minutes into the game nearly. This is Burton out front with the dribble on the weave. Comes to Robinson, back to his left. Williams the defender. Robinson now will take the ball low to the baseline. Spin around, shots up and off the side of the backboard. Brian Conmu with the rebound. Here comes LeBron. LeBron works the ball down to the right side. Here's a feed inside of Conmu. Position. Spins back to the left. Puts it up in and out, no good. Gets it back, goes back up. Off, no good. And finally the rebound by Burton. Boy, 2 balls there that should have both gone to the basket. This is Robinson deep to the right side. Controlled by Burton. Burton with the ball down with a left-handed dribble. He'll change back to the free throw line. Jump shot from 15, no good. Rebound, Conmu. 2-0 Vincennes. 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. Now then Williams to LeBron. LeBron stands deep inside of Conmu, off the glass and scores. Boy, Conmu was just waiting for that. He had 12 points and 8 rebounds earlier against Wabash Valley. Blazers now have a 4-zip lead. Here's Butler with it on the arc. Works the screen now, 3 ball by Butler in the air, got it. Clay Butler dials in his 25th tray of the year, 4-3 VU. Full court pressure now, LeBron. Back to Conmu. He'll bring it up through the traffic, and the ball's deflected out of his hands and last touched by Daniel Robinson. Kanazo Chugwu is going to check into the Blazer lineup. 6'7" freshman, East Providence, Rhode Island. Christian Andrews will take a turn on the floor for the Blazers from Asheville, North Carolina, 5'11" freshman. In the wall game for Wabash is Tamorian Grigsby, 6'7" sophomore, Nacogdoches, Texas, transfer from Jackson State. Also in there is Cammie Chandler. Here's Andrews. Now then Bryson. Williams, he'll drive right. Gets by Grigsby to the corner, fires it deep back to Bryson. He'll work his way down the lane, spins around, elbow jump shot, good by Travell Bryson. Good ball work there. Blazers lead 6-3. Wabash with the basketball. Out front. This is Bird. Passes the ball left. Robinson lobs the ball in low left. This is Kevin Anthony. Also came in during that last time out. In the lane, he'll bump against Ochigwu and gets a Kanaz, draws Kanaz into a foul. That'll be the first foul on Vincennes. This will be a shooting foul for Wabash Valley. And we'll get the first media timeout of the game. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 6, Wabash 3. Back in 1 minute.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
6-3 start for the Blazers, 15:34 to play in the first half of the game. We've got Andrews and Bryson, along with Kanaza Chugwu, Dayton Williams, and Brian Conmu on the floor for Vincennes. Terrence McGee will counter with. This is his second year. His record 32-24 coming into the game. Grigsby is in there. Kevin Anthony will go to the free throw line. Also Muja Burton. Malachi Johnson, a 6'3 freshman, Rockford, Illinois, averaging 5 points, 2 rebounds a game, now is also in the Wabash Valley lineup. This is Anthony at the line, a 55% free throw shooter. It's good. Anthony had 4 points and 1 rebound in the game against Vincennes at Mount Carmel. Draws the Warriors to within 2, 6-4. One more free throw here by Anthony. This will fly off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound by Andrews. Christian brings it up 1-on-1. The defender is Chandler. He'll take Chandler to the left. Whips the ball up to Ekonmu. Looking inside to Kanaz. He'll work his way across the lane to the elbow. Spins around, inside out to Williams. Dayton into Kanaz. Kanaz under the basket. Will go 1-on-1 inside. Fall away shot's good off the right side. He didn't score in the game against Wabash earlier. He gives the Blazers an 8-4 lead here tonight. Out front, Gabe Bird down with the dribble. Now left side to Johnson. Johnson tries to feed the ball to Grigsby. He threw the ball too high to the right, and Grigsby can't handle it. It's out of bounds. To Vincennes. Wabash is averaging nearly 17 turnovers a game. Comes into Andrews. Double teamed in the middle. They feed the ball to Kanaz. One time on the dribble, now then to Ekonmu across the timeline. Turns, scoops the ball off to Andrews. A glance back to Coach Franklin. Christian in the big circle. It's the screen. He'll drive left inside of the arc with 1 foot. Now then backs it out. Ekonmu, 12 to shoot. Here's Ochugwu. He'll work his way down to the right side. Spins around, and the ball's deflected out of bounds by Kevin Anthony. We have 6 seconds now to inbound the ball and get it in the air toward the basket. Here's Bryson. And we'll have to hurry. Dumps the ball into Ekonmu with 5, with 4. Down the lane. Inside here is to Williams. Got free down the baseline. And Dayton Williams gets his first basket. He had 11 against the Warriors earlier. 10-4 VU. 14:20 to go in the first half of the game. Now then, he took his eye off the ball. Malachi Johnson makes a silly turnover off the pass from the point from Chandler, and it goes out of bounds to VU. And Malachi is going to go to the bench. Andrews with it. He'll bring it back for Vincennes. The defender is Chandler on the point. Andrews left side to Williams. Dayton will challenge Grigsby on the left. Backs it out. Here's Bryson deep on the wing. Now back to the point left to Dayton. Dayton looking inside to Ekonmu. They've got him doubled up in the low blocks. This is Bryson, 10 to shoot. Now then Kanaz. He'll drive the ball to the lane. Ball away is good by Kanaz. Ochugwu. Blazer fans are loving it. 12-4 Vincennes. Robinson slowly across. Works across between the circles. Takes Williams to the right sideline. Halfway to the wing. Looking to go low, but opts out high for Burton. Muja turns against the screen. Now up top. 3 ball in the air straight on. Off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Dayton Williams. Here go the Blazers. Andrews to Williams. Loping down the right sideline. Lays the ball in to Ekonmu. He'll work his ball to the lane. Spins back inside, and his shot is swatted out of bounds by Anthony. That is the 33rd block shot of the year by Kevin Anthony. 19 seconds on the shot clock. This will be Bryson to inbound the ball for Vincennes. Near the corner, deep right. Feeds the ball into Andrews. Andrews brings it back outside. Lays it off on the right side to Ekonmu. He'll turn against Grigsby to the baseline. Works him inside. Turnaround fall away shot. Off no good. Rebound Kanaz. He'll back it out. Bryson with the touch. Andrews inside. Ekonmu off the glass and scores. Second basket by Ekonmu. Blazers lead 14-4. Inside 13 to go in the first half. We get a timeout called by Terrence McGee. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Vincennes 14, Wabash Valley 4. Back in a minute.
WVUB is supported by Ublar, Buick GMC and Cadillac in Vincennes. Ublar is a full-service dealership offering new and used vehicles. Ublar also offers GM service and parts. Ublar, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac in Vincennes, where customers send their friends since 1929, and online at ublarvincennes.com. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team of professionals provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Bird lobs the ball into Anthony. Now here's Robinson on the rotation to the right side against Williams. Inside out. On the left side, controlled by Grigsby. He'll try to back his way in. And turns against the Conmu, puts shut up. And can't roll it down. Rebound by Vincennes by Bryson. Gravel to Christian. Across the timeline. Swipe, runs across the point. Now then back to Bryson. Bryson left to the right. Now then to Williams. Williams lost the handle of the ball. Picks it up. It's knocked down and stolen away by Robinson. And it'll be out of bounds to Wabash Valley. Michael Cooper will check into the Blazer lineup. Also Mayo Swansea, who played so very well against Olney Central on Wednesday night, will check in for the first time tonight. VU leads 14-4. Wabash has the ball. This is Butler across the timeline. Now then Burton. Grigsby out front. Anthony. He'll swing the ball left to Robinson. Between the circles. Now breaks down the lane against Swansea. Throws the ball up the basket. And no basket. He got fouled on the floor before the ball was in the air. Coach McGee will protest that, but he won't win that battle. The foul is called on Swansea. His first personal foul. Second on VU. It'll be out of bounds to the Warriors. Bird, right baseline for Wabash Valley. Comes in to Robinson, or to, Butler. Guarded by Andrews. That's a good matchup size-wise. Bounce pass off to the left of Robinson. He'll work the dribble down against Swansea. He'll take him to the right side, throws up the runner. Off the iron, no good. Rebound taken on the run finally recovered by Clay Butler just across the timeline. He'll bring it back. Into the hands of Burton. Now then, they go low to Anthony. Anthony will work his way in. Puts the shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound taken down by Andrews. Where did he come from? How did he get that ball in all the trees? Andrews whips the ball back out to Cooper. Michael against the two-out zone. Here's a pass left to Burton. Burton now then back to Swansea. Comes right side to Andrews. Pushes inside Kanaz. Inside out. Andrews. He'll break to his left. Gets the ball lane. Inside out. Swansea for three. Thought it was going to go. Rebound by Anthony. Here's Wabash working to my left. Muja Burton. Up top, runs around the screen against Bryson. In the lane, spins around. Can't shoot. Pushes it back to Butler. Butler will challenge to the point. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Butler, 17-footer, flat, no good. Rebound taken down by Swansea to Andrews. 9 minutes into the game, we lead by 10. Mayo on the right side, Kanaz. He'll dribble in once, twice, crosses the lane, inside out to Cooper. Cooper had a notion, comes back to the weak side to Swansea. Mayo will break left into the lane. And fall-away shot by Mayo Swansea is in and out. Rolls off the rim. It was down and wouldn't stay. Rebound by Anthony, and the ball's batted out of bounds by Cooper. And this will be the under 12 media timeout. Trailblazer scoreboard and written by Lou Hughes. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1270 South Hart Street Road. We lead 14-4. Back in a minute.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank, with branches at 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and ATM service at 3rd and Vigo. More information is available at frsb.net or by phone at 812-885-9018. First Vincennes Savings Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers a variety of financial planning and investment services. Learn more at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Well, tournament play not that far away. We've got our regular season finale here on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Broadcast time at 6:30. And then Monday, March the 10th, 1 o'clock, Vincennes time. It'll be either Kaskaskia or Olney Central against the Blazers in the opening game of the Region 24 tournament. That's actually the NJCAA Central District. We are the defending champions, and we will be the number one seed. Hopefully going into the tournament with a 26-3 record, a 24-3 right now. Wabash ball, working to my left. This is Butler. He'll drive inside, and the ball's deflected away by Cooper. Here's Andrews. Back to Michael Cooper. One-on-one side, cuts the basket inside up. No, and a foul called down in the lane. Now, number 15, that's Corey Furlow, his first personal foul. Ali Sacco checked into the Blazer lineup for the first time tonight. Sacco is a 6'7", 255-pound sophomore, averaging 3 points from Toronto, Canada. Inbound ball comes to Andrews. Now then back out front. Bryson, right to Cooper. Again, he works his way in against the zone. With the left hand, puts shot up, no. Rebound comes down to Sacco. He'll back it out for the reset. Bryson works outside the arc right side. He'll drive up the right baseline. Shots blocked into the hands of Sacco. And now then, 3 to shoot. Here's Cooper for 2 shot. The shot's no good. And now the ball didn't draw iron. It'll be out of bounds to Wabash Valley.
Substitution for Wabash Valley.
Returning will be Kevin Anthony. He'll replace Demorian Grigsby. Wabash Valley has 5 transfers on this roster. One of the transfers, Jamil Barber from Swick, tore his ACL. He's out for the season. He was averaging 5.5 points a game. Wabash with the ball. This is Cammie Chandler. Gives it up short on the left side to Anthony. Turns, hands the ball back to Butler. Butler will drive with the left hand down the lane inside to the glass. Shot no good. Rebound is down, deflected out into the hands of Burden. Now 3 ball by Butler. Rolls over the rim to the right side, no good. Rebound Furlow. He goes to work against Cooper in the lane. Turnaround jump hook is good by Corey Furlow. He had 2 points in the game against us earlier. 14-6. Now into the half court. This is Cooper from Andrews. Gets it right back. Christian directing traffic. Fires the ball in the middle. Sacco inside out to Cooper for 3. Shot no good. Rebound by Sacco, but a foul on the rebounds called on VU. They didn't give. Yeah, it was on Sacco. I thought it had to be pushing off on the rebound. Jalen Calloway checks in for the first time today. I'll set both teams up here in a second. We lead 14-6. Working the ball across the points, Chandler. Hands it off to Butler. Double screens. Pass comes right side. Here's a fall away shot, no good by Furlow. Rebound easily taken down by Swansea to Andrews across the timeline. Christian drives across the point, doubled up by the zone. He'll drive into the defender. Now then to Calloway. Calloway inside out. Elmiraji back in the game, works it across the point, drops it back to Andrews down the lane a step. He feeds the ball inside to Conmu. Shot up, no, but he's fouled. This should go against Furlow. And that's his second personal foul, third on Wabash Valley. We'll send Conmu to the free throw line. A 75% free throw shooter. I promised and I will. The Conmu along with Elmiraji, Andrews, Swansea for Vincennes along with Callaway. This is a Conmu at the line, our first free throw of the basketball game. With 8:26 to go in the first half. Free throw is good by Bryan. He now has 5 of our 15 points. Sherrod Dent, who started, checks back in the game. Malachi Johnson played earlier. He returns as well. Robinson's in there along with Kevin Anthony. The other player is Burton. No, wait, that's not Burton. Here's a Conmu for his second free throw. It's in the air, and this one's no good. Block out rebound by Butler. No, by Sherrod Dent. Blazer lead is 9. Here's Robinson with it out front. Dent. He'll give it up, working the dribble is Chandler. Chandler gets it back at the point. They open up the lane. Chandler will try to work it down the left side. Now then to Robinson. Robinson will drive Swansea to the baseline. Fall-away shot is no good. Rebound in the lane by Akonmu. Christian Andrews back across the timeline. Now then Akonmu swings the ball left to Callaway. Callaway to Swansea. Swansea to Callaway. Lays the ball low to Akonmu. Akonmu will go to work against Johnson. Backs him in. Shot is up high. Oh, my goodness. Hit the top of the backboard. Hit the back of the flange. Came down. Recovered by Anthony. Now to the half court. Here's Chandler. Long three is in and out. No good by Dent. Rebound by Callaway. Blazers go the other way. To the timeline. Across quickly. Down the right sideline in front of the Wabash bench. Now then Elmiraji at the point. Hands the ball off to Swansea. Swansea Works the ball to the left, cut off. Now then Elmiraji from 18 feet. Good! Hussein Elmiraji with the jump shot just off the left elbow. Makes it 17-6 VU. 7 minutes to play in the first half. This is Chandler. Pushes the ball low left side. Anthony. Controlled now by Chandler. He'll work it just past the elbow. Mishandled the ball, recovers with it. Gives it up to Dent. Here's Dent. Drives down the left of the lane, halfway there, turns, and lobs it back on the right side. This is Robinson with 1 to shoot. Ball away shots, an air ball by Robinson. Out of bounds to Vincennes. I tell you, I don't know. We've got the media timeout coming up. I'll get to that in a minute. 17-6, Blazers have the lead on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Back in 1 minute.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, 516 Vigo Street in Vincennes. Ewing Printing Company offers design and printing for brochures, signs, decals, and wraps for cars and trucks. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, where they have served Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903. A commitment to the community that Walker Hughes is dedicated to maintaining. They can be reached at 882-3560, or you can learn more at walkerhughes.com.
Blazers ranked number 7 in this week's poll, and when we play defense like we played for the first 13 and a half minutes of this basketball game, I think we're the best team in the country. I've watched a lot of teams over the course of the winter from different areas of the country, the top teams, and it just seems like we get it defensively. I mean, we don't always hold the opponent down. We gave up 93 points to Malcolm X, 78 to Lakeland. Gave up 78 to Lakeland. You know, we've had some moments, gave up 86 to Lakeland, but when we're on defensively, full court pressure by Wabash. Andrews double teamed by the press. Now then to Elmiraji. Here's Conmu on the catch across the time left. Callaway tries to drive the baseline, cut off by Grigsby. He'll bring it back out for the reset. Andrews stands, gives up the play. Works it to the left side cautiously, just off the point. Now then Swansea lob to Conmu. He'll turn back inside, puts it up and scores. Not too bad offensively either. 19-6 Blazers at the 6-minute mark of the first half. They're averaging 72 points a game. Maybe the lowest in the region, along with Olney. Here's Daniel Robinson, rotates to the left, jump shots in and out, no good. Rebound by Hussein. To Andrews across the timeline. He rebounds like an Egyptian, which he is. This is Callaway. Works it outside the point. Right side to Andrews. Looking to go low into Conway. He'll drive the ball to the baseline. Now backs it out. The left-handed dribble. Now then to Swansea. Swansea will break to the elbow. Fall away shot by Mayo is good. 21-6 Vincennes. 5:23 to go in the half. Bird high with the pass to Grigsby. Up top of the key. Turns, faces the basket. Says somebody take it. Passes the ball right side to Bird. Bird guarded by Andrews. Puts it down with a left-handed dribble. He'll drive the ball to the elbow. Here's a foul on Andrews. First foul on Christian.
First foul number 2, Christian Andrews.
This is the 90th game between these two teams. And I have broadcast, let me see here, 6, 7. I've done 83 of the 90 games VU has played against Wabash Valley, starting in the 82-83 season. This is Bird at the free throw line. I should get something for that. Free bag of popcorn? I don't know. Free throw is good by Gabe Bird. That's his first free throw of the ball game. A 64% shooter from the line. 21-7. Wabash has 2 field goals so far in this first half. Shots in the air, and this one is also good.
Substitution for Wabash Valley.
So your last chance to enjoy this Trailblazer team will be on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, unless you make the trek to Wren Lake or the region tournament. Come on down. Pass comes left to Andrews. Now then to a Conmu. Oh, travel. He hesitated on that pass to Andrews and turns the ball over. LeBron Thomas will check back in the game. Wren Lake is about 10 miles south of Mount Vernon on I-57. Not a hard drive, about 2 hours. Working the ball right side is Butler. Butler back to the point. Drops it off to Dent. Mishandles, recovers, drives a Conmu inside. Can't develop a shot there. This is Burton. Burton will drive left against Callaway across the lane. He leans in with the shoulder, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound taken down by LeBron. Thomas to the half court to Callaway, quickly across at the point. Slices down the lane, throws up the runner, no. And a foul on Wabash Valley. Foul is called on Sherrod Dent Jr. We'll send Jalen Callaway to the free throw line. If you come down to Wren Lake, I highly recommend the roller hot dogs off the roller grill at Love's Truck Stop across the street. They're tasty. They have all different kinds. Free throws in the air by Callaway, which is good. Or you could do what we do. We take a cooler with cold cuts and sandwiches and cookies and soft drinks. Bryson will check back in the game for VU as Callaway waits for his second free throw. 14-point Blazer lead. Free throws in the air by Callaway, and it's good. One thing about me, when you do my job in JUCO basketball, you know where all the best truck stop places are to eat. Here's Butler out front between the circles, guarded by LeBron. With the right-handed dribble, he'll take him left. Now changes direction to the baseline inside, goes up and scores, and a charge is called on Butler. Clay gets his second foul, and we'll get it back. Full court pressure by Wabash Valley on the inbounds play. Drops it in to Bryson. Now then a McConaughey left to LeBron across the timeline. Off the left side. Comes back to the right to Bryson. Travell drives the ball down into the lane and lost the handle. I don't know, just slipped out of his hands. Burton comes up with it. Here's a lob down inside to Dent. Goes to the glass shot, rolls it in. First basket by Sherrod Dent, who had 15 against Shawnee on Wednesday night. Now it's 23-10. They break the press, the pass to Bryson. Callaway one-on-one against Burton. Skip move inside, spins around, can't develop the shot. Now then back to LeBron. LeBron to the right side. Down to Akonmu. Akonmu. Step to his right, and here's the ball deflected off of the hands of LeBron and out of bounds. And LeBron touched it last, and he's frustrated with his teammate there. Here's the last media timeout of the first half coming up now with 3:27 to go in the period. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes leads 23-10, back in 1 minute.
Support for this Trailblazer basketball broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's, 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes, and their new location at 2214 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's serves club and sub sandwiches. Jimmy John's is available by phone or text at 812-494-2315 for pickup or delivery. Underwriting support for this broadcast has been provided by Robin Montgomery with FC Tucker Emge. Robin represents residential and commercial listings in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. Her office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. Her phone number is 812-881-7509. More information is available online at talktorobin.com.
Well, this week in Trailblazer history tonight, we'll go back to the national championship season, 1965. Talk about a game the Blazers played on March 4th of that year. I was in the United States Army in 1965, and just 11 days later, on March 15th, I was assigned to the White House Communications Agency in Washington, D.C., and worked directly in the White House during the LBJ administration. The office I worked in was right under the Oval Office in the West Wing. 60 years ago. 23-10, VU has the lead, 3:19 to go. I was only 4 then. Here's a shot by Burton, straight on for three, and Muja Burton bags the tray. That's their second of the game. Now they're within 10, so don't go away. Akonmu to LeBron. LeBron bounced that pass off the bottom of the backboard. Akonmu came up with it. Now Almiraji to break the press. LeBron left to Callaway. Out front, this is LeBron. Now then Travell Bryson. 2:54 to go in the half. Bryson left. Callaway inside. Almiraji. He'll go one-on-one against Anthony. Turns to the baseline. Shot up, no, but he's fouled. That'll send Hussein to the free throw line. Foul is called. Muja Burton, that'll be his first foul. Sixth foul on Wabash. Almiraji will shoot two. He is a 66% free throw shooter. Has a couple of baskets in the game. So Wabash, obviously very much in this game. 10-point Blazer lead, 2:45 to go in the half. Free throw by Almiraji is no good. Hussein has been in double figures 5 times. He had 19 as a season high against Lincoln Trail. He's had 7 rebounds in the game 3 times against Logan, Lincoln Trail, and Swick. At the line for his second free throw. Can stretch the lead to 11. Shots in the air, and this one is good. And Kanazo Chugwu will replace Hussein Almiraji. Gets a slap on the fanny from Coach Franklin as he heads to the bench. Here's Bird bringing the ball across the timeline. On the left sideline in front of the VU bench, now out front. Here's Robinson driving right. Tavion Smith is in the game, came in during that last dead ball. Here's Burton. Burton works left against the screen, unloads a three, got it. Muja Burton opens up with his second tray. Now we've got an 8-point lead. Here's a bounce pass to Bryson. Now then Akonmu to LeBron. LeBron lays the ball back out to Akonmu. 2:14 go in the half. Boy, Akonmu was close to a travel. Bryson takes it deep to the baseline right side, now backs it out. Akonmu back to Bryson. Wabash has stepped up their defense. We're not responding well right now. Here's a pass into Kanaz, but over the basket. It was an air ball into the hands of Akonmu, off the floor with the putback, and his 9th point. 26-16 Vincennes. Here's a drive across the lane, runner to the glass, no, by Bird, but foul is on LeBron. That'll be his first. It's only our 5th foul of the first half. This will be a shooting foul for Gabe Bird. He is a 64% free throw shooter, averaging 3.5 points a game. His high, 11 earlier this season against West Plains, Missouri. Gabe Bird. Didn't play in the game against us at Wabash Valley. They've been as close as 8. Free throw by Bird is good.
Substitution for Wabash Valley, number 24,
Trevion Ford will check in. He didn't play against us last time either. He's a redshirt freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, a transfer from Baton Rouge Community College. Now Bird will wing one more. You get the pun there. Shots in the air, and this one is good by Bird off the bounce. 8-point Blazer lead, 26-18. Comes into Bryson, now then Akonmu to LeBron. Doubled up, now backs it out to Akonmu. Akonmu, boy, I thought, boy, he's close to traveling. Inside, Kanaz to the basket, over the rim and scores. 28-18, Vincennes by 10. 1.5 to go in the first half. Right side controlled by Robinson. Here's a lob right. This is Grigsby against Kanaz. He'll turn against him at the baseline. Off the iron, no good. And we get a foul called on Wabash Valley on... It's on Trevion Ford. The official held his hands out. I thought he had a 25 there, and they don't have a 25. That'll be a loose ball foul, resulting free throws by the Blazers. They've got Blazerette alumni and cheerleaders here tonight, helping out the current crop of alumni or of cheerleaders and Blazerettes. That's cool. They don't jump as high as they used to. At the free throw line is Brian Akonmu. Shots in the air, and he got it. So he's off to a really nice start with 10 points in the first half. Akonmu has attained double figures now for the 13th time this season. And extends the Blazer lead to 29-18. Bryant at the line for his second shot. It's in the air, and this is good. 30-18. Minute 17 to play in the half. Here's Butler with it across the timeline. Looks at Travell. Passes left to Bird, guarded by Andrews. Inside now to Grigsby. He'll back his way in against Knox. Puts a shot up and rolls it down. His first basket against Vincennes in 2 games. 30-20. Now then the ball comes in short to Bryson. Doubled up. Now then to Okonmu. There's a breakaway. Tavion Smith inside to the glass. Banks it in. +1. And Terrence McGee wanted to charge there. He's not going to get the benefit of a call on his side. Foul is called on Daniel Robinson. That's his first personal foul. First basket by Tavion Smith. He didn't play in the earlier game against Wabash either, and this would be a +1. Could give us a 13-point lead inside a minute to go in the first half. Tavion Smith. Shots in the air, and this one's good for a 3-point play by Smith. 33-20. Up across the timeline. Working the ball is Butler in between the circles. Pass comes left to Bird outside the arc. Here's a lob inside, deflected by Kanaz on the steal. Now then Smith to Robinson. He'll work the ball across the timeline, and we get a timeout by Coach Franklin. He wants to run some action here to get a basket before the end of the half. 27 seconds to go in the period. Blazers lead 33-20 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, back in 30 seconds.
Funding for this broadcast on WVUB is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. Their building projects include new residential and commercial construction and renovation services. Current projects include the Lagodi High School Activity Center and Gym. The phone number for Wolf Construction is 882-2260.
Blazers into the game with a 24-3 record and 18-game winning streak since we lost at Olney Central to Mineral Area 82-79 on December the 1st. This is March the 1st. The Ides of March is the 15th. Hopefully by the time we get to that date, we will have earned the trip to Hutchinson, Kansas. Hard to believe that we won't get there by an at-large bid if we stumble, but it would be nice to extend this streak all the way into the national tournament and get a high seed. If we are the 1, 2, 3, or 4 seed, we'll play on Monday. If we are the 5 through 8 seed, we'll play on Tuesday. This is Andrews with 14 to play in the 14 on the shot clock. Got about 5 seconds. The shot clock ahead of the game clock. Andrews just stands one-on-one, gets the high screen. He'll drive right, dives into the defender, deep left. Now then here's Smith. He did not get the shot away. So we squander that action. We didn't start it soon enough, I think. And Wabash should get a chance now to score at the end of the half. 5 seconds to go. The ball will roll in. Robinson will let it roll to the 10-second line. Picks it up. Now then he'll drive right. Gets bumped by Smith. He'll drive up, throws up the runner off the glass, no one a foul. So the end of the first half not working out where we wanted it. Foul is called on Bryson. It's only his first foul. This, though, will be a shooting foul. With Robinson, a 77% free throw shooter, going to the line. Overall, they shoot 69% as a team from 15 feet away. Robinson, first of 2. Free throw by Daniel is good. That's his first point of the game. He had 10 points against us earlier last year. Robinson had games of 11, 8, and 19. Of course, we beat them 73-67 in the region championship game. One more free throw here by Robinson. Shots in the air, and this one is good on the roll. Now Conmu comes into Andrews, and Andrews will just stow the ball away as the end of the half. Halftime score here at the PE Complex on the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 33. Wabash Valley 22. Back in 1 minute, actually 2 minutes, on WVUB.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Vincennes Water Utilities,
Culver's Restaurant,
Wolf Construction Company,
Goodwin Sievers Family Funeral Home,
Lou Hughes Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Robin Montgomery FC Tucker Realtors,
Jimmy John's,
Ewing Printing Company,
Ubilar, Buick GMC Cadillac,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
German American Bank,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Knox County Tire,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Holmes Plumbing,
Martin's Auto Care and Martin's Body Shop,
Pioneer Oil Company and Franklin Well Services,
Hampton Inn,
Memory Motorplex,
and First City Staffing.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the PE Complex. Blazers in the locker room with a 33-22 halftime lead. Wabash scored about 15 points in the last 7 minutes of the first half, so they did get their offense in gear a little bit and got themselves back in the game, getting within 8. Earlier, the Lady Blazers lost their regular season finale to Wabash Valley, the number 5 team in the country, losing 87-67. They really never made a serious challenge in that basketball game. And they will now play a week from tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the region quarterfinals. And winner will go on to play at Wren Lake on the following Tuesday. The opponent next Sunday is to be determined. For the Lady Blazers tonight, Delora Pregame had 21 points, 21 huge rebounds. She is just an outstanding rebounder. Marta Gutierrez in her final Trailblazer game here at the PE Complex had 19, and Imani Washington also scored 19 for the Lady Blazers. 33-22, the halftime score on the Trailblazer scoreboard, and written by Lou Hughes, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Back with scoring in the first half. I'll return in 1 minute on WVUB.
Funding support for this broadcast is provided by Martin's Auto Care, 1510 Washington Avenue in Vincennes. Martin's provides service for all vehicles, including tires, alignments, and AC repairs. Martin's Auto Care is open Monday through Friday, 8 until 5. Their phone number is 812-882-5558.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
All right, welcome back to the PE Complex. Blazers with the 33-22 halftime lead over Wabash Valley. Gabe Bird picked up 4 first-half points, all from the free throw line. Daniel Robinson, 2 free throws and 2 points. Clay Butler nailed a tray, has 3. Camilla Chandler did not score in the first half. Muja Burton buried a couple of trays, had 6 points. Malachi Johnson did not score. Corey Furlow, a single first-half basket. Kevin Anthony, free throw, scored 1 point. Dravion Ford did not score. Sherrod Dent picked up a basket, scored 2 points. And Tamorian Grigsby had a basket, scored 2 points first half of the game. For the Blazers, Christian Andrews did not score. Mayo Swansea, a single basket, 2 points. Jalen Callaway, 2 free throws, 2 points. Brian Akonmu, game's high scorer, 4 field goals, 3 for 4 from the line, 11 points. Tavion Smith, a 3-point play for 3 points. Michael Cooper, LeBron Thomas, both scoreless. Gravel Bryson with a basket. Dayton Williams had a single basket. Ali Sacco played, nothing to cross. And Kanazo Chugwu, 3 field goals in relief, 6 points. And Hussein El Maraji, 5 points, including 1 for 2 from the line for the Blazers to account for his 5 points. I'll be back with This Week in Trailblazer History back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and French fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memory Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968. Funding for this VU basketball broadcast is provided by the Vincennes Hampton Inn, 2863 Ford Road. The Vincennes Hampton Inn offers Wi-Fi service in guest rooms and a hot breakfast bar daily. They also feature 24-hour desk service and are a pet-friendly hotel. The local number for the Vincennes Hampton Inn is 812-316-0999.
Welcome back. Blazers have the lead 33-22. It's time for a look back at this week in Trailblazer history, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at 3rd and College on the VU campus. On March 2nd, 2018, the Trailblazers wrapped up the regular season with a 29-1 record after an 81-68 win at Southwestern Illinois. Hun Tisdale scored 23 points. Rodney Kukabat, C.J. Hedgepeth, and Lonnie Francis Jr. had 14 points each. Kukabat grabbed 12 rebounds. After 3 blowout wins over Kaskaskia, Shawnee, and Swick in the region tournament at Red Lake, the Blazers moved on to the NJCAA Finals. We beat Motlow State, Tennessee, 86-82, Florida Southwestern State, 76-68, before losing to Southern Idaho, 80-75 in the semifinals. The Blazers finished 4th in the tournament. We lost to Eastern Florida State into the season with a 34-3 record. Tisdale went on to play at East Tennessee State and again is now the head coach at Garden City, Kansas Community College. This week in Trailblazer history, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation at 3rd and College on the VU campus. Blazers lead 33-22. Back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast has been provided by First City Staffing. First City Staffing offers staffing services and temporary employment opportunities for a wide range of clients, including business owners in search of employees and candidates in search of employment. First City Staffing is located at 2007 Hart Street in the Memmering Plaza in Vincennes. Their phone number is 812-830-2014.
Support for WVUB is provided by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, located off the Hart Street exit in the heart of Vincennes. You can find their entire selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Lou Fuse, CJDR, Vincennes.com. Lou Fuse, where their motto is, "We are family."
Welcome back. I promised during the first half that the Trailblazer, this week in Trailblazer history, would be from March 4th, 1965. I'll save that until Tuesday night when we host Kaskaskia in the regular season finale. Let's take a look at the overall box score stats from the first half of the ballgame. Wabash, a dismal 6 out of 23 from the floor, 26%. However, they were 3 out of 6 from three-point land. They had a total of 9 rebounds in the first half of the game and 7 turnovers. We had also 7 turnovers. Blazers hit near 50%, 13 out of 27. We missed all 4 of our three-point attempts, had 22 rebounds, led by Brian Akonmu, who had 7 caroms. He had 11 points and 7 rebounds, so he's closing in perhaps on another double-double in this game tonight. Wabash's last field goal came at the 41-second mark. Our last one came at the 31-second mark. Largest lead was 15. That occurred with 5:10 to play in the first half of the game. We have led the entire game thus far. All the other region games were this afternoon. I'll recap the scores of those games when I come back after this 1-minute timeout on WVUB. Trailblazer scoreboard 33-22, underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram. Back in a minute.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincent's phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Victal, 812-757-4224.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Well, going into this afternoon's and tonight's game here at Vincennes against Wabash Valley, we are the number 1 seed in the region tournament. John Logan will be the number 2 seed, and it really gets murky. The water is cloudy after that. Earlier today, here are the scores. John Logan beat Lincoln Trail at Robinson 83-75. Southwestern Illinois was blown out at Lakeland 99-79. Kaskaskia got away late from Olney Central, winning 82-75 in Centralia. And then, of course, just a Great Rivers Conference game, not a region game. Shawnee played at Ren Lake and lost 82-78. So Vincennes and Logan are the 1 and 2 seeds. Lakeland is now 9-6 and stands number 3 in the region standings. 1/2 game currently ahead of Wabash Valley, of course, playing us tonight. If we go on and win this game, Wabash will be a 4-game full game back. Then Lincoln Trail and Shawnee are both 7-8 in region play, and Swick is 6-9. The only thing for sure is Logan is the 2 seed, we're the 1 seed, and then Olney Central will have to play at Kaskaskia next Saturday in the region playoff to get to the quarterfinals. And after that, you can't predict where the seeds are going to be. It's based on season results, and that'll have to be determined after the round of games on Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, when Kaskaskia comes here, Lakeland will be playing at Wabash Valley, Lincoln Trail at Swick, and Logan at Shawnee. Olney Central will be idle. Well, that's the way it shapes up right now with regard to the region standings. The NJCAA tournament will start in Hutchinson, Kansas. It started in late March last year. It'll be in late March again this year as well. Perhaps the latest that it's ever been. It'll actually start on Saturday, March the 22nd, play on the 23rd, and then the top 8 seeds will play on Monday and Tuesday, the 24th and 25th. The quarterfinals will be on Wednesday the 26th, and then a day off with the semifinals on Friday and the championship game on Saturday, March the 29th. So
less than 2 minutes.
It'll be a longer version of the region tournament, or the national tournament in Hutchinson, starting for the first time ever on a Saturday. And so that means possibility of spending 8 days in Hutchinson, Kansas, and that'll be worth it. We come home with a national title, which will be our first since 2019. 33-22, we lead at the break. Back in 1 minute with the second half. Back in a minute on WVUB.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Underwriting support for this broadcast provided by Homespun Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They offer plumbing, heating, air conditioning, water heater repair, and replacement. Their phone number is 812-882-1865.
Once again, congratulations today to the South Knox Lady Spartans winning the Class 2A state championship in Indianapolis, defeating Rensselaer Central 55-33. What a storybook season those young ladies had, and they were here earlier near the end of the women's game to be recognized after they arrived back from Indianapolis. They just had a phenomenal, outstanding year. Second half of the basketball game, we will go with a Conmu along with LeBron and Bryson and Williams and El Miraji, the original starting 5. We'll see who Terrence McGee will counter with on the Wabash side. It'll be Bird along with Robinson, Dent, Butler and Furlow, their original starters as well. Akonmu across the way will inbound the ball. Comes into LeBron. Here we go. Second half is underway with an 11-point lead. In between the circles to the right of the point, and now a foul low away from the ball is going to be called on Wabash Valley. It's on Furlow trying to hang on to Almiraji. He gets his third foul. He will leave immediately in favor of Tamorian Grigsby. Gives him a little bit more size in the lineup. Bryson, right of the basket, will inbound the ball from the baseline. Trying to get it into Almiraji. He does to the right side. Almiraji will work the ball down into the lane. Spins back to his left. Jump hook is good. Nice job by Hussein Almiraji. 35-22. Here's Butler with it. Now then right side to Bird. They work it around. Left side, Butler stands outside against Bryson. Bounce pass to the point to Robinson. Robinson puts it down with the dribble by the elbow against Williams. Spins in the lane, backs it out. Here's a three ball by Dent. Got it. Sherrod Dent puts more than a dent in the basket. He drills it. A 35-25 Blazer lead by 10. That's his first tray of the game, and they're fourth. Now there's a drive down inside of the breakaway to Williams. Shot no good. Rebound Almiraji. Closing on the play. Back to LeBron. Again to Williams. We got a break there. Off to Bryson. Bryson. And here's a deflection out of bounds to Vincennes. Last touched by Robinson. Robinson tried to say Bryson touched it last, but the official saw better. Sherrod Dent will leave. Back in the game for Wabash is Robinson. Oh, here's a three ball by LeBron. Long off the iron, no good. Rebound taken down by Bryson for the reset. Now then here's Travell for three. Short right. Rebound to the right side to Robinson. Brings it past the 10-second line. He will drive left down the lane. Takes the ball in for the layup and shot no good. Missed point blank. Rebound taken down by Akonmu. Brings it up to the 10-second line. Turns and passes the ball to LeBron. Across the line, back to Akonmu. Again, LeBron backs away, directing traffic. Near the sideline, bounce pass to Williams. Dayton looking low to Akonmu. Akonmu trying to get position against the defender, which is a mismatch with Bird. Here's LeBron, 7 to shoot. Here's a three ball, good. Deep off the right side by Dayton Williams. It's our first tray of the game. Makes it a 38-25 Blazer lead. Dayton Williams just aired out his 34 three-point basket of the year. Now then out front, this is Grigsby. Right side to Bird. Bird lobs it inside to Kevin Anthony. Anthony against Hussein. Oh, my goodness. Puts a shot up and scores. And you called a foul on Hussein. Whoa. That's his first foul. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But I really thought Anthony got an elbow in the chest there for Hussein into the basket. This will be Anthony at the free throw line, 55% shooter. Free throw in the air by Anthony for a three-point play, no good. Rebound by Bryson. He says, I'll take it. LeBron doubled up, feeds the ball back to Travell, works it to the line and passes the ball across to LeBron. In between the circles with the dribble with the right hand, across the point, baits to the right side outside the arc. The defender is Robinson. Here's a pass inside under the basket to Akonmu. Spins, puts it up, off the glass, no. Rebound Almiraji. Loose ball recovered, deflected by Burton. Pass comes left to Butler across the timeline. Blazer lead, 11. 17 minutes to play in the game. Three ball by Butler. Shot no good. Rebound by Bryson. Off the bounce right to LeBron across the timeline. Passes the ball left, Bryson outside the arc. Works it down with the dribble off the point, right side to Williams. Dayton, now then back to Bryson. Inside Almiraji. He'll go to working against Anthony. Spins, backs it up, shot, air ball. Rebound off knocked out of bounds. Rebound was by Akonmu. Butler knocked it out of bounds. Here's Camilla Chandler checking back in, along with Sherrod Dent. Butler and Anthony will take a seat. Here's Bryson inbound the ball. He'll lob it into Akonmu. In the lane, one-on-one. Against Dent, lays it inside Almiraji, off the glass and scores. +1. He'll be at the free throw line. The foul was called
Personal foul is on number 33.
on Grigsby. That'll be his first. I tell you, that play right there is a big-time winning play. If you're in the national tournament, you got a guy in the low blocks as big as El Miraji that can turn and score that way. Free throw by Hussein for a three-point play is good. He has 10 points in the game, 41-27. That could be a national tournament championship ticket there with El Miraji be able to do that consistently. But the other team obviously has something to say about it. Wabash with the basketball down by 14. With the screen up top, here's a pass, comes right to Burton. Now then back out to Chandler and feed the ball low right. This is Grigsby, one-on-one against El Miraji. He'll back him in, tries to develop, spins around, can't get the shot. Now they'll back it off to the left side. This is Dent against Okonmu, gets under Okonmu, throws it up, in and out, no good. Rebound, comes down to Vincennes to Williams. This is LeBron, lopes up court, across the 10-second line. In between the circles, working the ball slowly at the 16-minute mark. Now passes the ball inside Okonmu, and a charge on Okonmu, breaking inside. That'll be his first foul of the ball game, our first foul of the second half. Kevin Anthony out for a moment will replace Grigsby on the floor for the Warriors. We are 31-10 against Wabash Valley here at VU. They've won on this floor 10 times. We're 27-13 in Mount Carmel and 7-1 against them on a neutral court. Wabash basketball. Chandler in between the circles. Gets it left to Burton. Now out front of the point. Dent swings it long right. This is Chandler. Chandler outside the arc. Now then Robinson. Robinson spins against Williams. Tries to get under for the shot. Can't do it. Backs it off to the right side. This is Chandler. Again to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Robinson drives in. Ball's deflected. Taken away on the steal by Okonmu. Okonmu has at least 20 steals on the season. 41-27. LeBron, 15 and a half to play. A lot of time left in this game. LeBron in between the circles. Swings the ball left side to Williams. Inside El Miraji to the glass. No. Rebound to Okonmu. Backs away. Jump shot is fouled by Sherrod Dent. Second foul on Dent. We'll put Okonmu at the line, and now we have the under-16 media timeout on the Trailblazers scoreboard, written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. VU 41, Wabash 27. Back in a minute.
Funding for this VU basketball broadcast is provided by Knox County Tire and Supply, 1330 South 16th Street. They have automotive services for oil changes, brake repair, wheel and alignment, plus battery and electrical needs. Knox County Tire and Supply is open Monday through Friday, 7 until 5, and Saturday, 5 until noon. Their phone number is 812-316-0811.
I wanted a college focused on me.
Focused on my dreams.
Focused on what I want to do and what I need to know to get there.
Focused on quality teaching.
Focused on understanding how I learn.
With a focus on hands-on learning.
Focused on making it simple to go back to school.
Focused on making college work for the whole family.
That's why I chose Vincennes University.
Focused quality education at Indiana's first college, Vincennes University. Find out more at vinu.edu.
15-12 to play in the game. Blazers leading 41-27 over the Wabash Valley Warriors. Coming into this game tonight, the Blazers have 740 wins here at the PE Complex. In the 50-year history of this building. At the free throw line will be Brian Okonmu.
Shooting free throw for the Trailblazers, number 5, Brian Okonmu.
He has 10 rebounds, so he has a double-double. First of 2 free throws by Brian, jumps around and goes in. Now with 12 points, that's his first point of the second half. This is his third double-double of the season. He had 22 and 11 at Lakeland, 14 and 13 respectively at Olney on Wednesday night. Free throw by Okonmu is in the air, and this one's good. 43-27. Going by the 15-minute mark. Bird dribbles across the point. He's picked up defensively by LeBron. Now then out front, Muja Burton. He'll drive left by Bryson for a step and follow a shot's good. Nice shot there by Muja Burton. Tough to defend. Full court pressure by the Warriors. Backs it off to Okonmu, to LeBron. LeBron Here's a pass down to Bryson. Bryson to the hoop for the slam, no, but he gets fouled going to the basket by Kevin Anthony. Anthony might have got a block there had Bryson not did a little shoulder fake before he started his lift to the basket. That'll result in 2 free throws here by Travell Bryson.
Shooting 2, number 32.
Bryson has just 2 points in the game tonight. Free throws in the air, and there's number 3. He had 6 points, 3 rebounds against Wabash in the game at Mount Carmel. Shots in the air, and this one is around. Ball's off, no good, and the rebound taken down by Muja Burton for the Warriors on the attack across the timeline. In between the circles at the point, still working the dribble down, defended by Bryson. Pushes it left outside the arc, deep left, Burton. Muja Burton. Up top, his jump shot for 3 is good. Muja Burton airs out his 3rd tray of the game. He's got 11. 44-32, 12-point game. Now then Elmiraji to LeBron across the timeline. Out front, he'll run the play. Takes the ball to the right side near the 14-minute mark. 12-point Blazer lead. Don't go away. LeBron, the ball's knocked down. LeBron recovers with it. Now there's Dayton Williams inside. Spins it back out, throws it away. Now then the ball's deflected by LeBron. Foot race for the ball. And it's last touched by LeBron. And boy, I tell you, from where I looked at it, from my vantage point in the press box, and the official was behind the play making the call, I think they touched the ball last. I think Burton touched it last. Here's Michael Cooper checking in, replacing the Conway. Burton lobs the ball in to Bird. They open up the lane. Pass right side, Burton for 3. This is an air ball. To the left side, Cooper with the rebound. He gets it back from LeBron across the timeline. Now then Bryson, LeBron works it down with the dribble, fires it out to the point, through Williams right to Bryson. Bryson works the ball away from the defender inside the arc to LeBron, 10 to shoot. LeBron, here's a lob inside. Williams, Elmiraji up off the glass and scores. Good ball work there. Elmiraji's got 12 points. 46-32, VU by 14. I think you really got to look at Wabash Valley. Ball's controlled by Dent. Now then Burton as a sleeper, again in the region tournament. Here's Malachi Johnson, came in on that last dead ball. Out front, picks it up, hands the ball off to Burton. Burton will drive left to the baseline against Bryson. Inside, rolls off, no. Elmiraji with the rebound to LeBron. Bring with the left hand across the timeline. Runs around the screen, and we get a screen set by Elmiraji. And an offensive foul. That's the second foul on Elmiraji. A Blazer turnover and timeout called by Todd Franklin. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 46, Wabash Valley 32. Back in a minute.
Underwriting support for Trailblazer basketball is provided by Franklin Well Services, LLC. Providing well servicing activities including cementing, acidizing, and fracturing. Owned and operated by Don Jones & Sons, Mark and Brent. Franklin Well Services is pleased to support Vincennes University.
Underwriting support for Trailblazer basketball is provided by Pioneer Oil Company. Pioneer Oil Company and its subsidiaries includes oil and gas exploration in Southern Illinois and Midwest. Today, Donald Jones Jr. and Sons, Mark and Brent, continue the family's award-winning tradition. Pioneer Oil is pleased to support Vincennes University basketball.
Several top 25 teams in action today, and notably today earlier, Moberly got beat by Southeastern Iowa 57-55 to drop to 25-5 and finish up the regular season. Snow was playing North Idaho today. They're ranked number 1. Trinity Valley playing at Lee, Texas, which was 14-12 going into the game. Triton at Indian Hills tonight. That's a big matchup. Number 4 ranked Jones is Idle. Again, Indian Hills number 5 hosting Triton. Cowley County is number 6 ahead of Vincennes. And Idle this weekend in South Plains behind us at number 8 beat Frank Phillips Thursday night at 94-83 in Leveland. And they are 22-5, I think, on the season. I think I made a mistake there on their record I had written down. 22-5 or 22-6. Ball in, Wabash with it, down by 14 with 12:44 to go. Pass left side to Butler. Butler inside El Miraji, the defender. Now the shot is in the air by Anthony, and we get a foul called on El Miraji. And Coach Franklin just spent the entire timeout talking to the official about some finer points of how to execute the game, and he's not really happy with this call either. Let's put Wabash at the line with Anthony stepping in. He's a 55% free throw shooter and is just 1 for 3 in the game tonight. Shots in the air. Free throw is good.
Substitution for the Trailblazers.
El Miraji will leave in place of Kanaza Chugwu. Between them tonight, they have 18 points. 6 by Kanaz. Again, who's in there now. This is Anthony at the line. Shots in the air, and this one's also good by Kevin Anthony. Check in with 5 points in the game. Full court pressure. Cooper's got it. He'll bring it up against the defender. Stops. Needs to pass the ball across the timeline. Does to Chugwu. To Williams. Williams drives. Cut off inside. Backs it out. Here's Cooper for 3. Bags it. I wasn't sure. He kind of leaned in as on the release with the ball, but he got it down. 49-34. Blazers by 15. Here's Bird. Anthony. Top of the key, stands with it, needs help. Pushes it off right, Muja Burton will drive the right side. Now then back to Butler. Butler goes in low right. Controlled by Ford. Trevion Ford has the ball deflected. LeBron's got it, saves it, but back inbounds to Burton. Broken play, inside the Ford, shot, nobody's fouled. Trevion Ford will get 2 free throws. Foul is called on Kanaz, and that's his second foul. Now we get the under 12 media timeout. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazers scoreboard written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Blazers up by 15, back in 1 minute.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Welcome back. The other side of the broadcast bench tonight, a couple of Wiley broadcast veterans in Mark Richardson and Scott McAllen from WVJC. I've known those guys for a long, long time. They've been around broadcasting games in Mount Carmel. McAllen is the elder. Those guys do a great job. I've developed a lot of really nice relationships with guys in the broadcast booth and everybody around basketball for the last 53 years, and boy, I really appreciate it. I've interviewed over 100 coaches in various halls of fame. How lucky can one guy get? At the free throw line is Trevion Ford. Could close the gap here. His team is down 15. His free throws are dead off the back of the iron. Ford will get one more. Trevion Ford is a redshirt freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, from Baton Rouge Community College in Louisiana. Free throw by Trevion, and he's in and out. He knew it wasn't going to be good. He tried to dive down the lane. Rebound by Cooper. Now then we get a foul called on Wabash Valley on Ford, and that was a little bit of a scrum there. Glad it didn't develop to anything more depth. Dent checks in. Ford goes to the bench. Comes into Bryson Travell. The full court pressure really throws it away. We get a break there. It was knocked out of bounds by Clay Butler. Now then Cooper will try to do it from the right side of the basket. A lot of time left in this game. Comes into LeBron. LeBron works against Butler. Doubled up. Feeds the ball to Cooper. He'll break across the timeline. Left side pass. Bryson Travell working the dribble outside the arc. Now then to LeBron. Deep right side to Williams. Williams will drive it across the lane. Fall away shots inside off the iron. No good. Rebound hauled down by Anthony. Into the hands of Bird. Gabe will break it across the timeline. Pass to Bird. Muja Bird. Down with the dribble. He'll drive Bryson to the left. The elbow swings it back out to Butler. Butler takes Williams low. Mismatches in the size department. Here's a bad pass taken away by Bryson. One-on-one against Bird. To the hoop, lays it up and scores. Tre'vell Bryson gets the basket and a timeout called by Terrence McGee. Blazers have opened up a 51-34 lead with 11:06 to play in the game on the Trailblazers scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Back in 30 seconds.
WVUB is supported by Ublar, Buick GMC and Cadillac in Vincennes. Ublar is a full-service dealership offering new and used vehicles. Ublar also offers GM service and parts. Ublar, Buick GMC and Cadillac in Vincennes, where customers send their friends since 1929, and online at ublarvincennes.com.
Again on Tuesday night, the regular season finale against Kaskaskia's Blue Devils. Coach Brian Hancock won today, beating Olney Central. They'll be in for the regular season finale for both basketball teams. And then it's on to tournament play. They keep that last weekend. They moved the last week's games from Wednesday to Tuesday to give teams an option for replays of games postponed due to weather. We've had some of that, but it was all earlier. Here's Burton with it at the point. Now feed short right to Anthony. Point right. Anthony takes the pass inside from Robinson. Below the basket on the baseline. Good read by LeBron. Kicks the ball down the hallway. Way down the hallway. One of the cheerleaders has to run after it. All the way past the weight room. Demorian Grigsby will replace Kevin Anthony in the lineup for the Warriors. With 10:49 to play in the game. Bird will lob it inside on the alley-oop. No, deflected away. Here's Williams. Bryson inside, lays it up and scores. Tre'vell Bryson gets his 7th point of the game. Blazers open up a 19-point lead. In command here near halfway point of the second half. This is Gabe Bird outside the arc on the right side. Now then left to Daniel Robinson. Here's Muja Burton. He'll swing to the right. Kicks the ball out to Robinson. Deep right. Bird, he'll lob it inside. This is Grigsby. Grigsby inside out. Now then to Bird. Back to Grigsby. 7 to shoot. He'll post his way inside. Shot blocked. Foul on Kanaz. So he picks up his 3rd foul. So both of our leading post players in the game, Kanaz Ochugwu and Hussein El Maraji, have 3 personal fouls. Here's Grigsby at the line. He did not score in the game against us at Mount Carmel, has a single basket here tonight. Free throw by Grigsby is no good off the back of the iron.
We'll have the 50-50 winning ticket here in about a minute, so get your yellow tickets out.
Grigsby's hitting 57% on the season from the free throw line. He's been in double figures 9 times over the course of the year. He had 21 against Community Christian way back in early November. Free throw again by Grigsby, and this one is good. Comes into Ochugwu against full court pressure. Cooper to LeBron. LeBron to the half court. Oh, boy, there's a near turnover. Williams comes up with it. I thought that might have been an over and back. Here's Bryson. He'll drive it in the lane. Leans to the basket. Over the rim and in. Nice job by Tre'vell Bryson. 1 point shy of double figures. 55-35, 20-point Blazer lead. This is Gabe Bird. Now then Grigsby. Right side Bird with it. Guarded by LeBron. He'll take him down the lane. Leaner inside. Deflected by LeBron. Now to bounce to Wabash Valley. Corey Furlow, who started, checks back in. Malachi Johnson also returns. Bird and Dent will go to the bench. Akonmu will return and replace Ochugwu for VU. From the left baseline, Johnson will inbound the ball, taking on the run by Robinson. He will drive down the right side. Here's a feed inside. Basket to the glass is good by Demorian Grigsby. That's his 2nd basket of the game. 55-37. LeBron against full court pressure. Gets the ball to the corner, doubled up. Feeds the ball to Bryson. Bryson will drive to the baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds Or did Bryson step out of bounds? No, wait a minute. Let's see. Whose ball is it? It was last touched by Grigsby. Bryson. And before the ball's inbounded, we get a holding call. Grigsby gets his second foul. Again, Bryson will do this all over again. On the left side, lobs it into a Conmu. In the lane, a Conmu. Fakes, now then back to LeBron. LeBron fakes right, drives left to step. Bryson outside the arc, left side. Penetrates between the two zone defenders. Puts up a shot. Shot no good. Rebound. Skying is Robinson. He'll bring it on his own across the timeline. Right at the point. Drops it off. Here's Muja Burton. One-on-one. Lobs the ball inside to Grigsby, and a foul called on VU on a Conmu. That's his second. Still 9:02 to play in the game.
Have a winning ticket number. You're going to go to the VU, to the varsity club down there where that gentleman is waving his hand.
And what do we got here? It's going to be a shooting foul for Wabash Valley with Grigsby standing in. Transfer from Jackson State. He's out of Nacogdoches, Texas. Free throw in the air by Grigsby. Shot's no good. Rebound is deflected off a furlough. Did he touch it last? Yes, he did. I've driven through Nacogdoches, Texas on the way to Corpus Christi years ago to follow the VU tennis team. Here's Cooper into a Conmu. Now then back to Michael Cooper. They drive it across the timeline. Now then a Conmu. LeBron Thomas in between the circles. Inside 9 minutes to play in the game. It's been a long game. Right side. Controlled. Well, Bryson took the pass with a foul away from the ball near the basket. Called on Wabash Valley.
Personal foul number 33.
On Grigsby, that's his third. Kevin Anthony will replace Grigsby on the floor for Wabash Valley. Sending Cooper to the line. He is not been to the free throw line tonight. He had 26 points and 10 rebounds against Wabash last month and has one single three-point basket in the game tonight. Free throw by Cooper is good. One more free throw here by Michael. Cooper played last year at North Platte, Nebraska. Second free throw is also good. El Miraji checks in and replaces Cooper in the Vincennes lineup. Here's Wabash with the ball, and bringing it in is Robinson. He'll cross the 10-second line before he gets pressure out front from Williams. Takes it slowly, gets the screen from Anthony, back to the point. Now lays it off to Anthony, left side guarded by El Miraji. El Miraji's got those three fouls. They bump, and now then we get, oh boy. Foul on El Miraji. His fourth. Coach Franklin is trying to appeal to the official, like, what did he do? And LeBron's asking as well. I thought that, to me, that was incidental contact by both players. Now, El Miraji will leave. And checking in will be Ali Sacco. Was that 5 fouls? Was that 5?
Ali Sacco.
Okay. I missed a foul. That was the 5th foul on El Miraji. He's done for the game with 12 points. And that foul sends Anthony back to the free throw line. Shots in the air, and this one's no good by Anthony. Rebound in the lane by LeBron. Quality of this game is kind of ground down here a little bit. It's not as sharp as it was earlier. Here's a Conmu left. Bryson. Outside right through Williams to LeBron. Again to Travell. Down the lane to the elbow. Past it. Toward the baseline. Now backs out left side. Williams back out to LeBron. 8 minutes to play in the game. Inside Sacco, follow-away shot by Sacco is good over Anthony. First basket by Ali Sacco. Blazers still up by 21, just inside 8 minutes to go. Burton, now then Furlow. Furlow stands top of the key just to the right. Now 3 ball is in the air. Shot no good by Johnson. Rebound taken down by Bryson to Williams to LeBron. LeBron works across the point. High screen set by Sacco. LeBron works past it. There's a feed inside of Conmu. Easy to the glass and scores. 15 by Brian Akonmu. 60-37. Here's Robinson. Drives to the baseline, inside out. Freebie for Malachi Johnson is good. He had all the time in the world to set up and stroke that tray. That's his 23rd of the year. Now what do we got? We've got the officials doing a consultation here. I did not see what happened after the shot to cause this conflab. They're sending both teams to the bench while they talk this out. Let me try to sneak a 30-second ad in here. Back in 30 seconds on WVUB.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team of professionals provide dental services including routine care, gum therapy, and crowns. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank, with branches at 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and ATM service at 3rd and Vigo. More information is available at frsb.net or by phone at 812-885-9018. First Vincennes Savings Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Well, let's see if we get an explanation from the PA system about what happened here. We have Bryson, LeBron, Akonmu, Williams, and Sacco on the floor. Now Coach Franklin is asking for an explanation of what they determined. One official goes to Coach McGee, the other comes over to talk to Todd. Now LeBron is talking to the third official, puts his hands on his head as if he's having a hard time believing what he's been told. Whatever this is going to send Anthony to the free throw line. Well, even our stat guys don't know what happened. So it had to be a foul. It's a 1 plus a bonus. With Anthony standing in. Shots in the air, and this free throw is no good. And after all that, we got the ball back. LeBron got the rebound. Anthony's now 3 for 7 from the free throw line, 60-40. LeBron doubled up by the zone. Now Sacco out front pushes the ball right to Dayton Williams. Now LeBron to Akonmu. He'll post up inside from the left side. Shots blocked by Anthony. Akonmu gets it back, wings it back out to Williams. He'll drive inside as he goes to the basket. He loses control of the ball, and it's out of bounds to Wabash Valley.
Substitution for Wabash Valley, number 25.
Sherrod Dent will return to the fray, replace Corey Furlow. And now then, Wabash gets the ball in bounds. Robinson had to holler at Johnson. Hey, wait a minute, I got nobody to inbound the ball. Johnson had to come 3/4 court down to take the inbounds pass. Robinson has it. Gets the screen from Anthony. He'll rotate right down the lane. Turnaround follow-away shot is good. Nice play. One-on-one by Daniel Robinson. Gets his 4th point. 60-42. Blazers by 18. Sacco off to Dayton Williams. They break the press across the 10-second line. Akonmu to LeBron. Works away from the dribble. Now then to Sacco. Sacco against Anthony. He'll put it down on the floor. Works his way in. Comes back to his left. Follow-away is an air ball, but he's fouled. Anthony draws the foul. The fouls are mounting up in this game.
Number 21, Kevin Anthony. That's his second personal foul at the free throw line.
We'll send Ali Sacco to the free throw line. 41% shooter from the foul line. The transfer from Gillette, Wyoming. Last year, they also had another player named Ali Sacco. And they are not related. Free throws at the line, and it's good by Sacco. It's his third point of the game.
Substitution for Wabash Valley, number 30.
And Gillette's got a nice team this year. They abandoned basketball for a couple of seasons after COVID, but they're ranked in the top 25 this year. The Pronghorns. Free throws in the air by Sacco, and this was also good.
Substitution for the Trailblazers, number 15.
Pronghorn is a giant elk. 62-42, 20-point Blazer lead. 6 minutes to play in the basketball game. Robinson dribbles the ball to and across the 10-second line. This is Burton with it. Puts it down with the dribble. Defended by Bryson. Now then here's a rotation left by Johnson. Still controls. Tries to work the screen. 3 ball by Johnson. Malachi's shot for 3, no. Rebound by Cooper. To LeBron, deep right side to Williams. Dayton looking inside a moment. Backs it out. 5.5 to play. Right now they're 30 points into their offensive average. Bad pass by LeBron. Reed was by Grigsby for the steal. Now then bringing it back is Robinson. To Malachi Johnson. Runner in the lane. Shot no. Rebound by Akonmu. Turns, hands the ball to LeBron. We'll bring it back the other way. Crosses the timeline. Johnson, the defender. Now then Cooper. Cooper hands it off to Bryson. Bryson works the ball with the left hand. Outside the arc. Now then LeBron. I don't know. Is LeBron taking a shot in the game? Here's a pass inside to Cooper. Gets free, goes up and scores. Lays it up with the left hand off the left side. His second basket. He's got 7 points, 64-42. Robinson with it outside the arc. Works it back left. Fall away shot just upside the arc. Deep rebound taken left side by Malachi Johnson. Now a long 3 is good by Muja Burton. Burton picks up his 4th trade. He's got 14. He had 20 in the game against us in Mount Carmel. Now he turned it over. It's a bad pass by Cooper. They've got it back. Here's another 3. This rims out no. That was also by Burton. Check it. It was by, it was by Burton. LeBron's got the basketball at the 4-minute mark. We lead by 19. Bryson off the left corner, back around the perimeter. LeBron halfway to the wing, now then to Bryson. He'll dive down inside, puts the ball to the glass dome, and he gets fouled. This should be assessed to Sherrod Dent. It is. That's his 3rd. Now we get the last media timeout of the game. Trailblazer scoreboard, written by Lou Fuse. Crosser Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Vincennes 64, Wabash Valley 45. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers a variety of financial planning and investment services. Learn more at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Funding for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, 516 Vigo Street in Vincennes. Ewing Printing Company offers design and printing for brochures, signs, decals, and wraps for cars and trucks. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Welcome back to the VUP complex. The Trailblazers have a 19-point lead on their arch rival, the Wabash Valley Warriors. Although, coming into today's game, we had won 7 straight games here at the PE Complex over Wabash, 4 straight overall. We were 21-5 against Wabash Valley since we went into Region 24 at the start of the 13-14 season. The first time these teams ever played was in 1978. The inter-region playoff game at Danville, Illinois, to go to Hutchinson, Kansas, and VU won that game 71-68. Bryson, free throw is good. He stands just to the left of the middle of the free throw line. Travell now 2 for 3 from the line in double figures with 10. 65-45. Came into the game averaging 84 points. Bryson juggles home the second free throw. 66-45. 45 Vincennes. Butler with it. Drops it off to Bird. Bird from the point drives by Andrews inside to the glass, and scoring is Tamarian Grigsby. He's got 7. Full court pressure. Comes into Christian. Christian, well, from the baseline, throws the ball ahead. Here is a slam, no good, by LeBron or by Bryson. Boy, he's goes hard to the deck, but he's okay. There's a foul on the play.
Personal foul number 33.
It's on Grigsby. That'll be his 4th. So it's Bryson at the free throw line. Bryson, 71% shooter from the free throw line, stands in to shoot 2. Free throws in the air, and it's good by Travell. He has 12 points. He had 6 in the game at Wabash Valley. Back of the line for his second shot. Free throws in the air. This one's good. Boy, I tell you, he is clearly the best leaper on the team. I mean, he was way up in the air on that attempted slam. Bird to the point. Butler with the charge. Oh, the screen, I'm sorry. Screen was set by Grigsby, and Grigsby knows it, but it's his 5th foul, and Grigsby will lead. Ends up with 7 points. Better than he had against us earlier when he didn't score. Had 5 of his 7 in the second half. With 3:21 to go. Into Andrews. Christian, one-on-one against Bird. We've led all the way in this game. Here's a pass by Andrews through the hands of Cooper and out of bounds. Blazers are going to be 25-3 after tonight's game. Butler dribbles across the timeline, picks it up, bounces it off high. Anthony hands the ball off to Burton. Burton will work by Bryson. Down the lane inside, lays it up and scores. Muja Burton with 16 points. 68-49. Christian Andrews stands with it, waiting for pressure. Coach Franklin content to let him work the clock a little. Here's Christian. Gets pressure, now backs it out through Cooper right to Bryson. Travell with the dribble, deep right. Cooper shot fake. He'll drive by the defender inside off the glass. No. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is called on Anthony. His 3rd.
21, Kevin Anthony, that's his 3rd personal foul. To the free throw line.
It'll be Michael Cooper. 79% shooter from the free throw line. With 2.5 minutes to play in the game. Free throws in the air, and it's good.
Substitution for Wabash Valley.
Well, man, Tuesday night will be the last time to see these Blazers at home. Travion Ford checks back in the Wabash lineup. And one more free throw by Cooper. Free throws in the air, and it's good, and now Sacco will check in. Cooper has 9 points, all in the second half. 2:29 to go. Across the timeline. This is Butler. Butler will drive the ball to the baseline, puts it up inside, shot. Nobody's fouled. It is on Sacco. No, they say it's on Dayton Williams. His first. Will place Butler at the line. For the first time, free throws in the air, and the Butler did it. Free throw is good. 70-50. Some of the fans are drifting toward the exit. Butler at the line, and this free throw is also good. He has 5 in the game. Here's Michael Cooper replacing Sacco for VU. Don't go away after the game. We'll have post-game comments from Coach Todd Franklin. From the baseline into Conmu, full court pressure. Cooper now then to Andrews. Again, back to Cooper. Cooper in the middle to Conmu. Inside out, back to Andrews. And Coach Franklin wants to work on getting the shot clock, getting the clock down. 12 seconds to shoot, 2 minutes to play in the game. This is Christian with it outside the arc on the right side. Now then Cooper Cooper had a notion from 3. Here's Williams inside to Conmu. Picks it up. Conmu will not get the shot away. He should have gone straight to the basket after he caught that pass. And he turns it over. With 1:51 to go. Here Butler will let it roll for time. All the way into the Wabash area of the court. Now then Anthony with it, stands outside the arc. Picks up the dribble, hands the ball off to Bird. Bird cut off, will rotate back to the right against Andrews. Now then to Burton. Burton will drive Travell. Fall away shot by Muja. Burton's going to be no. Shot's no good. Rebound off the right side to Cooper. Minute and a half to play in the game. Good defensive effort here tonight by the Blazers. This is Andrews killing the clock in the big circle. Starts at left. Bryson. Now then to Williams. Back to Travell. Travell, they open up the lane. They'll drive inside and dribble the ball out of bounds. I think there will be a lot of moments in this second half that Coach Franklin will dwell on in practice tomorrow and Monday. Butler will let it roll. 2 and across the 10-second line now. Pushes it hard right to Bird. Bird will drive inside against Andrews. To the glass. No, but he's fouled. Christian will be tagged with his second personal foul. Exactly a minute to play in the basketball game. That foul that we had a question on was against Sacco. Yeah. Free throws in the air, and this one is good by Bird. Thank Nick Nielsen watching South Carolina for analyzing the play. Need to figure out a way, Nick, to hook you up so you can be on the broadcast with me. Except they would be a little confusing because of the delay. Free throw by Bird's in the air. No good. Rebound by Okonmu. 70-52. Inside a minute to go. This is Christian. The 10-second line passes the ball to Williams on the right sideline. Now backs it out. This is Okonmu. In between the circles. Just working the dribble down with pressure. He'll take Burton to the lane left side. Inside. Okonmu. Shot's blocked by Anthony. Comes off to Bird. Now the ball's thrown off the backboard. Turns it over. Williams has got it. 27 seconds to go. And Coach Franklin puts up his right hand with a palm up and says, kill the clock, and this game will be over. Blazer faithful applauding our effort tonight. Going to come away with a nice defensive victory against this arch rival Wabash Valley team. We'll pick up our 25th win of the year, beating the Wabash Valley College Warriors by a final score of 70-52 on the Trailblazers scoreboard, unwritten by Lou Hughes. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance. Formerly United Insurance Services, the Walker Hughes team is located at 509 Main Street in Vincennes, representing a variety of insurance carriers for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. Learn more at walkerhughes.com. Support for this Trailblazer basketball broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's, 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes, and their new location at 2214 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers club and sub sandwiches for pickup or delivery. More information online or through their mobile app. Jimmy John's also offers catering services. Underwriting support for this broadcast has been provided by Robin Montgomery with FC Tucker Emge. Robin represents residential and commercial listings in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. Her office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. Her phone number is 812-881-7509. More information is available online at talktorobin.com.
Funding for this broadcast on WVUB is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. Their building projects include new residential and commercial construction and renovation services. Current projects include construction work at Liberty Federal Credit Union, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Vincennes University. The phone number for Wolf Construction is 882-2260.
Welcome back. Blazers pick up their 25th win of the season, 19th win overall. That occurs after the Lady Blazers lost tonight in their regular season finale, dropping to 16-14 on the season. They lose by a score of 87-67 to the number 5 ranked Wabash Valley Lady Warriors. We had great performance by Delora Prankup tonight. She had 21 points and 21 rebounds, 10 off the offensive board. Imani Washington and Marta Gutierrez both scored 19 points for the VU women. They will play a week from tomorrow at 3 o'clock Vincennes time here as the number 2 seed. I think they'll be the number 2 seed in the region tournament. And that region tournament will continue the following Tuesday and Thursday at Rend Lake. Again, the Blazers win the nightcap by a final score of 70-52. I'll be back after this 2-minute break on WVUB.
Funding support for this broadcast is provided by Martin's Body Shop, 817 East St. Clair. Martin's is an auto and truck body repair shop, and they use PPG paint colors for all their finishing work. Martin's Body Shop is open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. The phone number for Martin's Body Shop is 812-882-5558.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features home-style meals, hand-battered codfish sandwiches, soups, and salads. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at MemringMotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And here's the way the scoring went in this ball game tonight for the Blazers over Wabash Valley. For the Warriors, they dropped to 15-14 on the season. They have one game left to play. That game will be at home against Lakeland on Wednesday night. Tuesday night, while we are hosting Kaskaskia at the same time. For Wabash Valley, Gabe Bird, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, wound up with 5 points. Daniel Robinson had 1 basket, 2 for 2 from the line, and scored 4 points. Clay Butler had a tray, 2 for 2 from the line, and scored 5. Camilla Chandler did not score, nothing to cross. Muja Burton led them in scoring with 16. He had 4 trays, 4 of his 6 field goals were 3-pointers, 16 points. Malachi Johnson picked up a tray in the second half, scored 3 points. Corey Furlow, a basket, first half basket, scored 2 points. Kevin Anthony, a field goal, 2 for 6 from the foul line, scored 3 for 7 from the foul line, scored 5 points. Travion Ford missed a couple of free throws, did not score. Sherrod Dent, 2 baskets, 1 was a tray, scored 5 points. And Tamorian Grigsby fouled out of the game with 7 points, 3 field goals, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. For Vincennes, Christian Andrews did not score in the ball game. Mayo Swansea picked up 1 basket in the first half, scored 2 points. Jalen Callaway, 2 free throws and 2 points. Brian Akonmu, 5 field goals, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, wound up with 15 points in the basketball game. Akonmu had 13 rebounds for another double-double, his 3rd of the year. Davion Smith had a 3-point play in the first half for 3 points. Michael Cooper, 2 field goals, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, scored all 8 of his points in the second half. LeBron Thomas did not score in the game. Travell Bryson, 4 field goals, 5 for 6 from the foul line, scored 13. Dayton Williams had a pair of field goals. 1 was a tray. That was in the second half, scored 5. Ali Sacco had a field goal, 2 for 2 from the line, scored 4 points. Kanazo Chugwu, 3 field goals and 6 points. And Hussein El Maraji fouled out of the game with 5 field goals, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, picked up 12 points in the game tonight. So the Blazers pick up their 25th win of the season at the expense of Wabash Valley here tonight by a final score of 70-52. Trailblazer post-game show with Coach Todd Franklin, underwritten by Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. Post-game comments with Coach Franklin back in 30 seconds.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Okay, here we are. All right. Coach, congratulations on victory number 25, 19 in a row. Always good to win at home. Always good to beat Wabash Valley. Always good to have a 19-game winning streak at the end of the season.
Yeah, it was a good grinded game.
It was a grind, wasn't it?
It was a grind. They're playing hard. They're trying hard. They're working hard. They made it tough for us, and we handled it fairly well. I mean, we ended up shooting 50% from the floor. Shot our free throws well. We out-rebounded them pretty decisively. I'm looking at these first stats, and we defended them pretty well. We just grounded out. That's why we didn't hit any threes. We hit a couple in the game, but just had to grind it. We did.
They're long. They're big inside, and I thought we handled that pretty well. Really impressed, I think, with the play of Hussein El Miraji and Kanazu Chugwu. I mean, they've really developed as a 1-2 punch, and I think the ability to go inside and score like that is an important factor to have when you go into the national tournament, because you're going to find some teams out there that are going to have inside presence, and we're going to have to score against that.
Like I said, that was a grind game. I mean, they defended well. They made it tough. They're pressing, trapping, grinding. We had too many turnovers in the ball game. Wasn't a lot just from the press. We just turnovers. We got to clean that up, and that probably kept them relatively in the game. I think if you just even glance at the stat sheet right now, everything else, they shot it pretty well from the three-point line. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They were 7 for 15, so they were really efficient there, and they were able to hang in because of that. We got to clean the turnovers up. Again, it wasn't forced from the press. Right, but just they played hard all the time, and we made too many sloppy mistakes because of it. I
mean, defense is so important, especially in the national tournament. I made a comment during the course of the game that in the JUCO games I've watched from all around the country this year, when we were playing good defense, maybe like we did, especially in the first half of this ball game tonight, I don't think any team in the country is better than we are. We just got to sustain that if we can for 40 minutes. That's hard to do.
It's really difficult, and we have, we're playing a lot of freshmen. We don't want to talk about that a lot, but we've got a lot of freshmen that are playing a lot right now. So they're learning, and then the sophomores we have, all but LeBron are transfers. So, we are like everybody in the world. You're trying to get them to learn how to play hard enough, intense enough. And I think we tried to do that tonight. I did. I think we tried to do it. We made it hard on them. We held them to 52 points. We held them to 36% shooting. They made some threes when they had an opportunity. We kept them off the offensive glass. We only gave 4 offensive rebounds. So we did a lot of good things. We just had too many turnovers of the basketball. But, again, credit Wabash because they played really hard and made it tough.
You brought in 4 transfers, and, of course, Conmu is one, Cooper is one, along with Sacco and El Miraji, and they all came from programs maybe at the very best similar to the level we play at, maybe not quite that level. Yeah. But when you bring those guys in, they've been successful where they have been, and now then you're bringing them to a program where they've got to reach a higher level of play. You have to see that ability to improve before you get them to come here and then convince them to do it because it's in their best interest.
Yeah, we are what we are. And we've had a really good track record of what happens if you're a guy who can really buy in and really do it. There's no mysteries this game. It's just most people aren't I think willing, and you might say able to do it. But there's a level that you got to get to, and that's how it is. And they start out, we talk all the time, there's a big old wide pile of guys in JUCO, and then there's a little bitty narrow group that's going to get the opportunities they want. And then there's even a narrow group of that once they get them are going to do something with them. we just historically, beaten that system. And so if you want to beat that system, we're gonna show you how. But it's a lot of really hard work and intensity.
I mean, I've been doing this for 53 years, 43 with the Trailblazers, and it's amazing during the game. The ball goes in inside under the post. You got the guys are all bumping around, bump, and all of a sudden a foul gets called, but there's been 4 or 5 prior contacts to that before they finally get around to calling the foul. I know you were upset during that one timeout. You didn't even talk to the team. You spent the entire 60 seconds telling the officials some of the finer points of how to call the game.
Well, it was just one simple thing. I mean, I thought they were moving on their picks down there, which I hadn't said a lot about. We'll be tough enough, we'll figure it out. But they were moving on the ball screens up here all the time. They were sliding on it, which was giving them some opportunity to become free. And they even had a little bit of elbows up. Okay, well, I got 2 fouls called on Hussein, who was pretty stationary. That's enough. Look, we got no calls down there on that. I got 2 here on that. No. I thought Hussein's 5th foul was he's standing there, and the guy is dropping his shoulder into him. I don't know
exactly.
I don't know what you're supposed to do, and it's just one of those things. And you just play through it. You do the best you can. Officials trying the best they can, but I think there's things going on. I haven't had a tee all year. I'm not saying a whole lot, but that was a situation where I thought, well, that we've got 2 fouls on illegal screens down here, and I'm not sure that right now that should be the discrepancy going that way. But that's just something that happens in a game.
Tuesday night, we'll close out the regular season against Kaskaskia. They barely beat Olney today at Centralia, 82-77. What I watched, Olney played pretty well for a team that only has 6 guys. But Kaskaskia, after an 8-game losing streak, now has found a couple of successful ways to win. So they'll come in here on Tuesday night, and they can be a problem if we let them do what they want to do, and that's control the tempo of the game.
We're just going to try to grind it out and figure it out like we are. We're going to try to play good basketball. We'll have to practice tomorrow because at Tuesday. Usually we take Sunday off. But we'll go light tomorrow, maybe get a lift in, and then we'll try to get focused on them really on Monday. But mostly it's us, how well we play, how hard we play, how sharp we play. And a game like today is a great game to learn from and get sharp from at the end of the year. I mean, like I said, Wabash is playing really hard. It's why they had 3 blowout wins coming into this game. I mean, they had won by 3 big toes. They beat Kaskaskia last weekend by 27. They won on the road at Shawnee Wednesday by 34. And, of course, they'd beaten Olney by over 20 the game before that. And Olney's not playing bad. They've got, they figured out how they want to play and make it, tough and they're patient. They go through the 2 guys that they're going to work through. So they can make you work. But, we got one last game. We need to get everybody out here. These sophomores got one more time on this floor. They got an opportunity to do something extremely rare, going undefeated in this district. There's been very few teams in history that have, very few teams. And they have an opportunity to do that, and that is a big-time thing. And I also think it will be very difficult to keep us out of Hutch, right now. But if we win this last game and you're going to end the year as one of the top 6 or 7 teams in the country, it really doesn't logically make any sense how you could be left out. So, we got a chance to do a lot of great things, but it's the last day for the sophomores, and I'd love to see a lot of people out here to watch them.
Let's close out by recognition of tonight's player of the game, underwritten by the Vincennes Hampton Inn, the official provider of hotel rooms for visiting teams here at VU. And I don't know, you got Akonmu with his third double-double.
I think we got to go Brian.
15-13, yeah.
Yeah, I think, he didn't shoot as good a percentage as we might like, but he gave a presence there. He also had to handle the ball as the inbounder and the trail guy against their presses, which, for the most part, did a pretty good job of that. There was a couple loose plays, but for the most part did a good job. And that was a key in the game as well. So I think you have to go. I think you got to go with Brian on that. But like I said, Hussein had a nice night, did some good things. A little bit of foul trouble kind of knocked him down. Or it could very well have been him if he got those minutes in the second half the way it was going. Travell did some good things. I thought Dayton was doing some good things defensively early, and activity there. But I got to go with Brian tonight.
Coach, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Dave.
That's Todd Franklin. The Blazers win tonight over Wabash Valley by a final score of 70-52. 3 players in double figures, led by Brian Akonmu with 15 points, 13 rebounds. Travell Bryson came up with 13 points, 12 from Hussein El-Maraji, but we fouled out late in the ball game. Blazers now 25-3 at home on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, a single game. Broadcast time will be 6:30 here on Blazer 91.1 WVUB. I'll be along with the broadcast and try to wrap it up with a win over the Kaskaskia Blue Devils. Trailblazer Postgame Show with Coach Todd Franklin, underwritten by Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. Again, the Blazers win it 70-52 over Wabash Valley. I'm Dave Hunter. Thanks for listening. Good night from VU.
This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball has been brought to you on Blazer 91.1 WVUB Vincennes through underwriting support from
Vincennes Water Utilities, 403 Busserin Street.
Urban Family Dentistry, 608 South Quail Run Road.
Lou Fuse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road.
Hampton Inn, 2863 Ford Road.
German American Bank with 2 full-service locations in Vincennes.
Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair.
Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue.
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU athletic training services.
And Martin's Auto Care, 1510 Washington Avenue, and Martin's Body Shop, 817 East St.